Shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach in that Ruel today. And salutation also to the federal laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Maintenance Branch, coming at you with another lesson. And right before I get into this lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that are scattered amongst the heathen nations, and it may take on a physical appearance or look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, you can see I had this article queued up on the screen, okay, which, start with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the brother on down has, touch on this topic, okay, or its current news, okay, in particular, Elder Apostle Gabar, okay, going into the situation, okay, of this individual that appeared to be a Edomite, okay, a so-called white man, okay, that was acquitted, okay, due to the a death of a so-called black man, okay, about a year ago, okay, on the New York City subway, okay, as you can see, the headlines, okay, that led to that so-called black man, that Jake, death, okay, and once again, they find in favor when it comes to the Edomites, man, when it comes to the system, and you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans ain't getting a fair shake, man. Okay, Elder Apostle Gabar, he did his video, okay, saying that all this is really stirring the pot of the up and coming of racial tensions, okay, that's about to lead to race wars, race riots, civil unrest, okay, because more and more you see in the news, okay, things being caught on camera, okay, due to the technology that, every individual possibly, okay, have a phone, okay, when it comes to their camera, that are recording certain situations, okay, or assaults, okay, being captured, okay. Now they have the whole evidence of this individual, Daniel Penny, okay, that choked out Jordan Neely, okay, on the subway. He still got acquitted, man. Okay, to show you that when it comes to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, this place is not your rest. When it comes to this whole court system, man. Okay, now you got Jordan Nelly family all upset in the uproar. Okay, you got Jakes, okay, so-called, mainly Negroes, okay, ready to, protest and, force their opinion, okay, about this whole situation, how it was handled, and Daniel Penny, okay, to be acquitted, okay, baby, but we coming to these times of more and more racial tensions, okay, because like I say, man, this ain't the first time, okay, you got the whole Mike Brown situation, your George Floyd, okay, with your Sandra Massey, okay, where these appear, like I say, so-called whites, but Edomites that cause these death of so-called blacks and get away with it, okay, when it comes to the average American citizen, okay, to the police squad or police force, police brutality, okay, and somehow more and more they getting away with it, man, okay, but eventually it's gonna come a time of a clash, man, when it comes to the race wars, man. And eventually who the world called Christ, Yahweh Shai, which is a so-called black man, okay, a so-called Negro, okay, when he returned, he's going to bring salvation to the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. And once the kingdom is established, the nation of Esau, Edom, and these heathens is going to go into captivity, man. Okay, so let me go ahead and read some of this article, and I'm gonna get some scriptures. Okay, and that's gonna be the lesson. So once again, off of APnews.com, and it says veteran Daniel Penny is acquitted in NYC subway chokehold case over Jordan Nelly death. Okay, and it says a Marine who used a chokehold on an agitated subway rider was acquitted on Monday in the death that became prison for different views about public safe, valor, and vandalism. Okay, a Manhattan jury cleared Danny Penny of criminal neglection, homicide, and Jordan Nelly's 2023 death. A more serious manslaughter charge was dismissed last week because of the jury deadlock on that court. Okay, and it says Penny, who had showed little expression during the trial, briefly smiled as the verdict was read while celebrating later with his attorneys, and he felt great. Okay, yeah, because he ain't got to face those charges. Okay, both applause and anger erupt in the courtroom. Okay, and Nelly's father and two supporters was ushered out after orderly reaction. Another person also left welling with tears. Okay, you see that, man. Okay, amongst Israel. Okay, when they see that the victim, okay, where they become the victim, okay, and the prosecutor or the murderer get away. Okay, then next thing you know is strong tensions in the courtroom. Okay, and it says it's really hurts. Nelly Nelly father Andrew Zachary said outside the courthouse, I heard enough of this. I had enough of this. The system is rigged. Yeah, because when it comes to more and more, okay, that's the nation of Israel that's in his faith. Okay, us the hopeful elect. And we know that this place America is unjust for us, and this place is our captivity. Okay, especially when it comes to this whole court system. Okay, and we know that Esau, Edom, and the powers that be are our enemies, man. Okay, and it says the case amplified many American fault lines, among them race, politics, crime, urban life, mental issues, and homelessness. Nearly was black, Penny is white, so that's how they're gonna play on the emotions of the people. Okay, and it says there was sometimes dueling this dueling the demonization outside the courthouse, including on Monday. Yeah, because you had Jake's, and certain people, when they heard the verdict that Penny, was acquitted, they started, making a little, a protest, okay, outside the courthouse. And it says high profile Republican politicians portrayed Penny as a hero while prominent Democrats attends Nelly's funeral. Or Nelly's funeral. Okay, so they playing on politics as well, man. Okay. Hey, so you see, okay, where it's heading. Okay, when it comes to the division, okay, here in America, okay, as we're approaching the time of civil unrest, okay, racial wars, okay, division, man, once again. So that's it on the article. Okay, and we only coming to the beginning, okay, of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, wait till talking about racial tensions or political tensions. Okay, wait till when all hell break loose, man. Okay, when it comes to this total collapse of the society, I'm gonna start off with Genesis chapter 49, on verse 8. Judah, thou art he who thy brethren shall praise. Okay, Judah representing the head tribe of Israel, the so-called Negroes today. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Okay, and primary number one enemies of the Israelites, starting with Judah, is the tribe of Edom. Okay, and the rest of these heathen nations. And you can read about that in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Okay, and it says, thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Okay, so we're at that point. Okay, you seeing the racial tension between so-called blacks, okay, and so-called whites, okay, brewing up. Okay, yeah, about a year ago, you had the whole Alabama massacre, okay, as they call it, okay, that took place on that riverboat dock, okay, or that dock out there in Alabama. Okay, verse 9. Judah is a lion whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. Okay, and Elder Apostle Gabar went into the meaning of a lion's whelp, going into a young lion, okay, a babe lion, okay, that, just more, not at the point of, being more active, okay, when it comes to, his surroundings, okay, and that's as a lot of the so-called blacks, man, okay, because they see the racial tensions, they see the unjust, okay, but more and more, they just march, protest, no justice, no peace, the whole Black Lives Matter, etc. Okay, it says, Judah is a lion whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art going up. He stooped down, he crouches as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Okay, and so eventually, Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to rouse up the nation of Israel, starting with Judah. Okay, when it comes to physical, when it comes to physicality, okay, when it comes to racial tensions and civil unrest. Okay, so that's it on that. And so it'll be coming in that time, man. Okay, let's get this. Luke chapter 12, verse 51, and this is red letter, meaning that Yahweh Shai, okay, who the world called Christ, spoke these words. Luke 12, chapter 51. Suppose that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you not, or nay, but rather division. Okay, so we coming in the time of division. Okay, but contrary to popular belief, okay, leave it up to Christianity. They think who the world called Christ, okay, is coming back to liberate all nations, to bring all nations together. Okay, now the Lord only dealing with the nation of Israel, and at this time the elect. Okay, so we seeing the division. Okay, especially here in America. Let's get this. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Okay, that's where your race wars, okay, your clash wars, your civil wars, okay, your third world war. Okay, and it says, once again, division. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So all this is prophecy, man. Okay, uproars of the people, division, okay, civil unrest, racial tensions, okay, famines, pestilence, earthquakes, okay. You just had a 7.0 magnitude earthquake that shook Northern California and threatened a tsunami, okay. And so these things are taking place, man. Let's see, this is Second Ezra chapter 13, verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. Okay, going into the elect. Okay, as we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, us are the hopeful elect to be delivered. And it says, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Yeah, because only the elect is going to be delivered. And according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, 2/3 is going to be cut off and judged. Okay, especially when it comes to the plagues. Okay, one of many plagues that the Lord is bringing to America, okay, is race wars, man. Okay, clash wars, civil wars. Okay, civil unrest. Okay, that majority of our people going to get caught up in. Okay, and it says, verse 31, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So there go your division once again. Okay, and part of that division is racial tensions, race wars. Okay, that's why you're seeing it being stirred now. Okay, let's get on. And this modern day war, okay, is more and more fought by the way of guns, man. Okay, especially here in America. Okay, because the American citizens, when it comes to the average American citizen, had the right to bear arms. Okay, and that's why you're gonna have the time of martial law. Okay, in the midst of anarchy. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And once again, the modern day sword, okay, is by the way of the gun. Okay, for there shall be sedition among men, evading one another, and they shall not regard their kings, nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, and so that's what they're going to come to the point of civil unrest. Okay, racial tensions. Okay, especially when all hell break loose. Okay, well, because like I say, you got Israelites or so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans that get upset about the racial profile and the unjust, okay, or certain Jakes getting, murder, okay, by, Edomites, okay, or these heathens. Okay, but in the meantime, you got Jake offing himself, murdering each other, which all of this the will of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Okay, but now you're starting to see the racial tension boiling. Okay, and Jake protesting, but wait till come to the point where the economy come to the point of a more and more of a crash. Okay, or the lack of food, the lack of bread. Okay, or one civil unrest. And it says, and they shall not regard the kings nor princes. Okay, your modern day government. Okay, governor officials. And of course, the policemen. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of attention against them. Okay, that's why now you got a lot of members of the police forces here in America being depleted, man. Okay, and it says the course of the action shall stand in their power, and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay, that's where you're gonna have your martial law, your curfews, your barricades, your checkpoints. Okay, your travel bans. For because of the pride of the cities shall be trouble, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So we coming to these times, man. Okay. So basically that's it. I'll go ahead and end the lesson here. Okay, let me see. Matter of fact, let me see what else I got. Okay. Yeah, I'll get this. Going into how, because eventually the Lord is going to use, okay, the nation of Israel, okay, to be part of the vengeance of Yahweh Shemiah Shai to get payback, okay, on Esau Edom and these heathens, okay, when it comes to this whole racial attention, okay, starting here in America. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. This say the Lord, behold, that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Okay. Therefore, thus say the Lord, power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will stretch out will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman. And they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, say Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, so be coming in those times, man. Okay, in this case of this video, the racial tensions, okay, that's going to lead to race wars in the time of civil unrest as well, man. Okay, and eventually Esau, Edom, and these heathens, okay, when the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, which is also the kingdom of Israel, starting with the elect, is set up, okay, these heathen nations going to go into captivity, man. Okay, starting with Edom, okay, for 1,000 years. And after the 1,000-year period of them building up our kingdom here on the earth, the only nation that's going to be done away with is the biblical Edomites, man. Okay, Obadiah 1 and 18. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson is edifying. Till next time, Lord willing. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.